Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Hopefully, everybody is doing great. Welcome back, or welcome to the new followers. Welcome back to existing followers. So, my name is Sasha, and this is called Forex Talk Over Beer. And the reason why it's because we're gonna enjoy a nice little beer, and we're gonna talk Forex. Okay, so we're gonna talk Forex. So, again, make sure as you coming in that you smash that goddamn like button to get the algorithm going. And yes, let me see here. I just want to make sure I'm getting excited here, but I think, yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, for 1 second, I thought weren't live. All right, guys. So don't forget, say hi in the chat. Tell me where you're from. Let me know what you guys drinking tonight. Yeah, I want to know. You guys drinking beer? Vodka? I don't know. Shots? Champagne? Mimosa? Maybe it's a morning at your place. Maybe you're watching the replay and maybe you're having a glass of milk. I don't know. Which is okay. Whatever you guys drinking, we're gonna do the official cheers in just a second. And after that, we're gonna get going and talk about more forex. But first thing first, I mean, let's crack up this little beer right here, and this one is called Bravo Tiger. Where's my camera? Here. So Bravo Tiger, and this one is a double. Hold on, wait a second. This one is yeah, double IPA, 8%, baby. 8%. We're drinking some real stuff here. No baby stuff. No, come on, guys. Show me what you guys drinking. I'm curious. I'm curious. And maybe you don't drink. It's a glass of water. I don't care. But we're gonna do the official cheers in just a second. And if you take a picture of the cheers, post it on Instagram, and I will reshare it. Oh, completely forgot to tell our people on Discord that we're going live. Let me do this right now. Let me do this. Boom. Forex talk over beer. Going live now. Bam. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's get back. Where is this? Whatever. Okay, so sorry guys. Completely was distracted for 1 second. Okay, let's go check the chat before we get going. Let's go. We got Andrew. Andrew, don't drink. All right, that's okay. Grab a glass of water. We're gonna do cheers. Mathieu. Oh, comment ça va, Mathieu? I'm Belgian and I don't drink beer. It's a shame. I think it's not a shame. I think it should be illegal. Just saying. But that's okay, bro. That's okay. All right, so we're gonna do the official cheers. All right, you guys get ready. Get your camera ready in 3, 2, 1. Cheers, guys. All right. That's real good. All right. Oh, that's a 4. That's a 4 point. Wow, that's a 4 point. That's a 4.2. 4.2 out of 5 for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. All right, guys. So if you didn't have time to take a picture, just rewind a bit, snap that picture, boop, post it on Instagram, and I will share it. Okay, so let's get going, guys. Let's get going. Dude, I'm excited. Dude, I don't know what's going on with me. Like lately, like the past Forex talk over beer, I did the mistake of drinking an energy drink like maybe an hour or two before, and I think I just did the same mistake today. So I do apologize if I'm way too excited, but let me close this door. Oh, and let me close the heating system. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get going, guys. Let's get going. Oh, let me get this little banner here. Boom. There we go. Oh, before I move on, there's another person who asked me about the Forex broker. Where is it? Here, this one. If you want the lowest spread and best customer service, try the link in the description down below. Black Bull Market. It's obviously an affiliate links. And if you decide to use it and give it a try, just use that link. That'll be very appreciated. And the thing that we negotiate with them is with a minimum deposit of 200, you get the best spread possible. You get the what they call the prime account right away. And usually the prime account, you need to deposit, I can't remember how much, but it's way more than that. So anyways, that being said, boom, let's move on. All right, cool. So let's start with GJ because we always start with GJ. So let's start with GJ. Sorry guys, I got. All right, cool. Let me put this screen bigger. And guys, don't forget, if you have any question, shoot them up. Shoot them up. Shoot them up. Shoot them up. All right, let's go to the weekly. All right, cool. All right, so now if we're looking at the weekly time frame here on GJ, we are clearly bullish, right? We are clearly bullish. And yeah, so man, nothing more to say, right? We're clearly bullish. Here we go. Is that better? Should be better now. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, we're bullish on the weekly. If you're looking at the daily time frame, look at this. How beautiful is this? You know, how beautiful is this? Very simple. Price create a new high. We came down, retest previous structure, which was also a little under here. We had the daily golden zone. Okay, so once we reach that area, because my first spot was I wanted to see a reaction here. We had one, but after that, if we go down to the lower time frame, I had no entries here. Price went down lower. My second area where I was, God damn, the Franglish trying to talk way too fast right now. Sorry. so the second area where I was interested to buy from was the daily golden zone. Once we reached it, I went down to the lower time frame. God. Sorry, guys. To the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame. And now, if you look here on this 4-hour time frame, this is for continuation. Here we go. So if you look here, the 4-hour time frame was always bullish. Okay, we were always bullish from here to here. Anything in between those two lines is just market structure. All right. So now, if we go down to the lower time frame, which is the 1 hour, if you look here, price went bearish. So once we were bearish here, okay, we flipped bearish here, we got a lower low. Once we broke above here, this was actually beautiful, and now we can look for entries. But my problem here on the 1 hour, I had no entry. Now let's take a look. Let's take a look if we have any entry in, what time was that? Yeah, that was in the Asian session. So I don't really look at Asian session, to be honest. And when was that? That was Monday night. I was at pickleball, so I had no chance of seeing this, that's for sure. But just for learning purposes, did we add any entries in that area on the 30-minute time frame? If you look here, we were bearish, went bullish. I guess here or here, there were two entries possible, which was at 11:30 p.m. on Monday, and not even this one. This one's not engulfing. So yeah, the only one was right here, to be honest. Okay. For me, I didn't catch it. I didn't see it. So what I did is once we on the 1 hour time frame, let me go back. Try to go back. Here we go. Perfect. So if you look now, we went bullish. We create a new higher high. When I woke up like at 6 a.m., am I rushing and saying, "Oh shit, I missed the trade. I need to get in here," you know? And unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the Discord that are like, "Man, should we get in now? Should we get out? Where's our TP?" I was like, "What the fuck?" You know, sorry for the F-bomb, but guys, stop asking those questions. It just shows that you have no freaking clue what you are doing, okay? I mean, you can ask questions. Obviously, you can ask questions. But when you ask, like, should I get in? I'm like, what the fuck? You know, it's like asking your friend, man, should I? I cannot say that. I was about to say that. Fuck it. We're all adults here, you know? And anyways, my stream is whatever. Okay, so let's say I'm going wild here. You cannot ask your friends, like, man, I don't know. Should I fuck my girlfriend tonight? Like, what the What's wrong with you guys? You should have a plan. You should know exactly when you are getting in the trade, why, where's your stop loss, where's your TP. You should have a plan. You should have a goddamn plan. Sorry guys, I'm going a little nuts here because sometimes it's just I read too much stupid stuff. I try to help a lot of people, but sometimes it's just burning me. Yeah. Sorry guys, there's a lot of f-bomb in that speech. So I'm sorry if I f-bomb that shit, but the reality is, guys, you need a freaking plan. Okay, stop asking stupid questions about like, should I get in, should I get out, blah 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 blah. Okay, so now, long story short, let's go back to where we are. Okay, so now we're gonna push up. Am I freaking out here and saying, oh shit, man, I need to get in, I missed the trade? No. Every time a new high is created, a higher low is gonna be created. So of course you just wait for the goddamn pullback here. You wait for this nice engulfing and write it up. That's it. Plain and simple. Plain and freaking simple. And look at this. And just for fun, look where this shit is. We rejected the safety net to the T. We formed support inside that golden zone. Engulfing candle. Let's go, man. Nothing more to ask. Write it up. Okay? Makes sense? So this one was a pretty nice trade. This one was like a 3.5 to 1. Yes, I can hold a little bit more, but that was it. I was actually aiming for 3 to 1, to be honest. And I don't know. I think I misplaced my TP, and that was a good mistake. But that was stupid also because I just told you I should have a plan, right? so I think I misplaced my TP, but I don't know how I did that, but whatever. Just ending up like being a 3.51 to 1 exactly, so which pretty good. So anyways, so long story short, now what am I waiting for GJ now? Just waiting for the continuation move. So look at this. How beautiful is this? Now we're getting the retest of this major QP, which is also the golden zone on H4. But now if you look, the 1 hour now is bearish. So you got to wait. You got to wait for the 1 hour to do something like this, boom, break above, retest, take it to the upside. Okay? Plain and simple. Does that make sense? You guys, if you have any question, I'm going too fast, please stop me, ask question. Bam! Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we have any comment or questions. Boom, 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 boom. Doesn't work for Canada. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I asked them, and it's actually new. It's actually new. They kind of stopped, but anyone in Canada that had an account can still continue. But I don't know. I guess law changed, or I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm actually testing another platform for Canadian. I will let you know once it works out. I'm gonna try to do some deposit, withdraw, see if it goes fast and if it's secure. And I'll let you know, guys. I'll let you know. But yeah, it's unfortunate. That they don't do business in Canada anymore. But it's a little bit like Vintage FX did that a couple years ago. Vintage FX actually exited the Canadian market also. We're talking about the Black Bull market, which Black Bull is amazing. Black Bull is amazing. It's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm also in Canada. I'm in Montreal. So yeah, all existing customers are fine, but they don't take new customer though. Since like I guess a couple weeks ago. So something new. But if you are with them, there's no stress. You can continue, no problem. So, all right, guys, cheers. All right. Same, you're Montreal, great, man. Go Abs, go, baby. Are you able to show your fib setting? We can screenshot, absolutely, for a little deposit of $5,000. No, I'm joking, guys. Let me do this. Settings. Here we go. Style, I guess. Here we go. So you got it. I'm gonna leave it there for let's say 30 seconds because otherwise you can go back, pause it, screenshot, whatever. All right. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, cool. Boom, here we go. Let's delete this. So now what I'm gonna be waiting for, GJ, we set it. I'm gonna be waiting for that SOS structure switch on H1 in 30 minutes and looking for the continuation move, basic. Euro GPY, pretty much the same thing here. Let me see here. Boom. Here, but okay, perfect. Good to know. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome, Andrew. Cheers to that. All right. Okay. Let's move on. Euro GPY. Okay. Let's move on to the weekly. So if you look in the weekly time frame right here, oh, if you look in the weekly, we're creating new high. Daily, we went. Yeah, I missed that trade basically. Okay, I missed that trade, and now I look like it's quite too late. So I'm gonna show you exactly for learning purposes. So best entry I noted after this push up, wait for the pullback inside that golden zone, which is also retest of previous structure, which is also daily area of interest, which is perfect. You got a nice daily engulfing, perfect. Now you go down to the 4-hour time frame. Look at this. How beautiful is this? We already bullish here, okay? We already bullish. Now the only thing you gotta wait is for Euro GPY to flip back bullish on the lower time frame. So if you look, the 1 hour went bearish, still bearish here. We got a lower low. Once we broke above here, okay, when we broke above, just wait for the pullback, take it to the upside. Okay, let me zoom this a little bit bigger. Perfect. So I don't know why this should be here. It moved a little bit. Maybe it was on the 30-minute, maybe, I guess. Oh yeah, here we go. So that was it. Here we go. The 30-minute was the best entry. So if you look here, after pushing up, wait for the pullback and engulfing candle right here, take it, put stop. You can put stop under here, which is going to be a bigger stop. Something that I like to do sometimes once it's a bigger stop, I'm going to start with 5 pips under that support, which is like, let's say 8, so 13 pips. So I'm going to do this sometimes. So it's a more aggressive stop, to be honest. Technically, the best stop would be like under this, +5. So that means like 31. I mean, the safest, the safest. So what you can do is this. And once you start breaking the high of this candle, you can bring back the stop above here, but that's just me, but again, the safest way to do it is under this, +5. So let's say 31. Here we go. Perfect. So that would be the safest way. But anyways, if you use percentage base, it doesn't matter if you use like 100 pip stop loss, 200 pip stop loss, 50 pip stop loss, whatever. Here you can, even if you had a big stop, you can do easily 3, 2, 1 here. Look at this. You already had 3, 2, 1 here. There we go. Perfect. You see? Plain and simple. So that was just for learning purposes. I didn't took that trade. I missed it, but I think it's good to know. All right, AUD USD. AUD USD, baby. Shit, did I delete my... Hopefully not. Because I want to share with you my loss, and that's really important. Guys, don't forget to smash the goddamn like button, okay? Very important. Trusting you guys. Smash it. Smash it good. Cheers. Okay, so AUD USD, what can we do with this now? Is this looking okay? So we got the weekly here, bearish. So we're bearish since like a long time ago. Daily bullish now. 4-hour bullish. Ooh. Who's that? Sorry. Um, yeah, I don't think I'm interested into AUD anymore. So let me flush this up. Boom. Here we go. Okay, AUD AUD. That was my fire trade. Like GG was nice. This one was exciting. This one was really good. I came back from meetings and both trade I had to hit TP. And I was like, holy shit. And the exit was pretty good also. Because after that we had a pullback. Obviously I can still hold and it will be great, but my plan was to secure and I did secure. So again, it comes down to you should have a plan. So now let's talk about how I did this and how I took that trade. And we discussed that live on YouTube on Tuesday morning. So this trade idea, there's no reason why you guys didn't catch it. Okay, there's no reason because we broke it down to the T on the live session. Okay, so now, if you're looking to this, we're bullish on the weekly. We are bullish on the daily. We had the new higher high formed. We have the pullback at the daily area of interest, which is also a daily golden zone, which is beautiful. Okay, so now once this happened, if you look now on a 4-hour time frame, if you look on a 4-hour time frame, we finally had price flipping from bearish to finally bullish here on the 4-hour time frame. Wait for the pullback, wait for the pullback. And now here we did flip bearish. Okay, so what happened now? What happened now? What happened now? And why were we able to take it? Okay, so that's very important to know. So if you look here, and that's something I really want you guys to pay attention. So if you look into 1 hour, okay, hold on. Let's go back 1 second. Let's go back to the daily. Right here. This daily here, this is where I did a little exception here. This daily candle, nice, very nice engulfing candle here in that daily golden zone. Here we had price coming down. And if you look here, we flip back bearish. Okay. Unfortunately, technically, and usually I would stay away from that trade. But if you remember correctly on the live session, I said if we are breaking above that high here, I'll take it. Why? Because at 10 a.m. there's London close and there's a lot of volume in the market. So that's why I did an exception here. And I said that clearly on the live session. I said I will not wait for the engulfing if I'm going to use the dogtail setup, which is we wait for the tail to be formed to the downside. And once we start breaking the high here, this is where I enter my trade, put stuff under that structure and write it up. So yes, this one was a little tricky, but this, again, it comes down to a little bit of experience. This I missed that kind of setup a couple of times before in the past, and I knew it would work because it's been working in the past. But again, you cannot know that if you're not journaling, if you don't remember your trade, if you're like, guys, you got to journal, you got to back test, you got to understand what's going on the chart for you to be able to actually act and take action on those kind of trades. Okay, that's super duper important. Okay, so this one we had a little exception to our rules. And again, I don't know if you guys remember, but last Forex Talk Over Beer, I talked about react and adapt. So sometimes, yes, you do have to have a plan and rules, but sometimes there's some room for a little bit of exception, or I wouldn't call that. Yeah, it's an exception, but it's more about like I've been seeing this so many times. I said, you know what? This time I'm not gonna miss it. But to be able to do that, you need to miss those moves a couple of times. So if it's okay, I said there's no reason why you missed this trade, but it's also okay if you missed it and you're journaling and you're taking notes. Say, hey, you know what? Fuck it. Next time I'm not gonna miss it. And next time it's maybe not after one trade that you miss. on my side, it's been like many times that this setup showed up and I missed it. But now this time, I actually took it. Okay. Now my exit was planned to be on this daily resistance right here, which exactly where I got out. This was my exit just a little bit before the resistance because I wanted to make sure that he hit, and that's about it. That was it. That was it. This one was a nice 4.5 to 1, and pretty happy with it. And now look at this daily candle, small doji, huge wick to the upside. So now I'm pretty sure we should see a pullback now in the daily and for continuation, or at least we're going to create a down the wick and start pushing after. That's why I'm going to be waiting for this pullback here to this H4 to see if we can continue to see a continuation on that move. Okay. So hopefully that's clear, and you guys get that. If you have any question, let me know. Euro GBP. Cheers, guys. All right, so Euro GBP, let's take a look at the weekly. So if you look at the weekly now, we are bullish. The daily is also bullish. We had the pullback at this daily golden zone, which is also the daily area of interest. Now, if you look at a 4-hour time frame, whoa, what's going on here? Here we go. So if you look at the 4-hour time frame, now we finally flipped bullish here. And look at this. This looks actually pretty good now. Let me remove this arrow so it's more clean. You see, I was waiting to break above here. This is my note. We finally did. Okay, great. So now we are setting it up. Wow. God damn. Is it the beer or I'm just tired? Maybe both. Okay, so let's do this. H4 golden zone. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. So, all right, this Euro GBP looking nice now. So let's go back. Weekly bullish, daily bullish. All right, 4 finally bullish. Excellent. Okay, 1 hour. What about 1 hour? So 1 hour is. Hold on, wait a second. So 1 hour was bullish from there. Oops. From there to there. We flipped bearish here. But the problem is freaking H1 is bearish. But since it's not clean here with this kind of FE elbow, I'll drop down 1 time frame, see if it's cleaner on the 30-minute. So let's go take a look at it. It's not cleaner. It's also FE. So if you look here, we're bullish from here to here. Okay, so the 30-minute and the 1 hour are still bullish. So it's a no-go for now. Let me grab this other line. Here we go. Perfect. So we're still what did I say here? Did I say bullish or bearish? Hold on, wait a second. All right, here we're bullish. Okay, perfect. And here we are bearish. Wait a second. From there to there. All right, cool. Boom, boom, bullish. Okay, so the 30-minute is bullish and the 1 hour is bearish. Sorry, man. Confusion here. If we see something nice on a 1 hour, the 30-minute, like a nice engulfing, I might be willing to take it with a lower risk. Probably with a 0.5%, 1%, so that'll be great. Because I do like the fact that the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly are bullish. Now my 1 hour is bearish. Because yes, here. Yeah, so my 1 hour is bearish. Okay, cool. I think we got a plan here for Euro GBP. Let's take a look at AUD CAD. AUD CAD. Oh, here is one of the losses. Here is one of the losses I want to talk about. Cheers. Okay, so here at 0.5% at risk, and also on, where's the other one? That was AUD. Was it AUD USD? All right, so both are the same trade idea, and both 0.5. So I lost 1% of that one, but thank God for GBP at like 2% at risk, and I had 2% at risk on AUD GPY. So it's a good week. So that's good. But now let's talk about the thing I want to share with you guys. Okay, that's super important. So now, if you look at the weekly is bearish. All right, so weekly is bearish. The daily was bearish. Now I know it's bullish now, but let's just rewind for where we were with the trade. Okay, so price was bearish. We had the pullback, to this daily area of interest, ready to continue to the downside. So this was good. So the weekly, the daily was bearish. The 4-hour was also bearish. Okay, so if you look here, the 4-hour was bearish, and we had the pullback here. And on the lower time frame, I did execute on was it only 1 hour? Was on the 1 hour here, this engulfing candle right there. Okay, so placed up above that structure, 5 pips above, and write it down. And unfortunately, it took me out like in like 2 candles. In 2 hours, bam, I was gone. They had some news that happened, but no matter what, here was my mistake. So if you look here on the weekly time frame, hold on, was it on the daily or the weekly? Sorry, guys. Try to find what I want to show you. Where did I saw that? Was it only on AUD CAD then? Oh, on AUD USD? Oh yeah, okay. So here is one of the mistake that I realized, that once when I get stopped, like the small amount of time that where I get stopped, there's a common things that almost, I don't say always, but often do happen. And it's often after like this candle, I think, like we got the pullback, and I take my entry like somewhere around here to continue down. But the problem is, if you look, we got a nice daily engulfing candle. This candle went down, broke the high here. So I mean, there's very less probability for price to go down now. The biggest probability for price to continue to the upside, just by looking at this. If you look at this, you got a bullish engulfing candle, you got a wick down, break the high, man, probability are that you're going to the upside, So I should have waited for resistance to be formed on the daily to know that we're coming back down at this stage, or even wait for at least like a resistance formed with an engulfing candle on an H4, which is going to give you bigger odds or better odds to continue to the downside. Okay, so that's really important. That's something I really want to share with you guys. And if you look on AUD USD, you're going to see the same kind of mistake here. Let me just check something very quickly here. Okay, so the same kind of mistake did happen in here. So if you look on the weekly time frame, same thing. We are bearish since a while. We're bearish since a while. If you look here on the daily, we were bearish at the moment we took the trade. Now we broke above, so now we're bullish, but we were bearish. If you look on the 4-hour time frame, look at this. We went bearish, pull back, and I thought we were ready to go down. But the problem is, once again, here's another common mistake. Most of the time, you will have a full pullback inside that golden zone before coming back down. Here, no matter what, I would have been taken out, right? But it's just something to keep in mind and remember. But now here was the same thing. So if you look here on the daily, look at this. We got a daily engulfing candle, plus we got a wick down form, break the high, continue the upside. I'm like, geez, screwed. We're screwed here. So, anyways, so that was a common mistake. And if you look here on the, this was the 4 hour time frame. Sorry. So on the 4 hour time frame, we had this bearish candle, but no engulfing, obviously. Doesn't really matter if it's engulfing or not, but it gives you a better confirmation, especially after we have a daily bullish engulfing. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. So I know there's a lot of things. So that's why when people ask like, oh, why did you take that trade? Or what was your confirmation? Or what, there's so many little things that with the years that you start to see and understand and take notes, and try and errors, and you find you have success with something that people sometimes ask questions and they don't get it. And it's like, yeah, but this and this, yeah, but that's because also there's that and that. So it's really hard to give like a full recipe with everything because it's so much knowledge to remember. And again, that comes down with experience, time, chart times. Guys, like, just don't quit and just keep going. Just keep going, keep learning. But man, do not attempt the shortcuts. The shortcuts will screw you over. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of people trying to do like different strategy at the same time. This and that. What I highly recommend is for many, many, many months. Try one thing. Put notes. This work. This doesn't work. When I do this work. This doesn't. And after that, you're able to adapt your strategy to what works for you. But you don't know that, and you cannot know that until you actually really tried it, live market, having some losses, having some wins, and understand what works and what don't works. So that's super important, because I see a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm trying this and this because I'm not using this 100%, but I'm using this. But how long you've been trading? Like 4 months? Like, fuck's sake, guys, just like stick to one thing, stick to one thing and do it over and over and over and over and over again, right? So cheers, guys. Okay, so man, I'm fired up. Okay, NZDGPY. Let's see. NZDGPY. This is nice. This is nice. So look at this. We came down to retest this weekly area of interest. Okay, nice. Daily. What about daily? Daily just flipped bullish. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Daily. Boom. So let me delete this. Perfect. Okay, so now we got the weekly, the daily bullish. The 4 hour is now bullish. Yeah, I was looking to take it to the downside at first, but now look, like everything flipped bullish. So that's looking actually pretty nice now. Here we go. Let me put this green because this looks fire. Okay, so now we got the weekly, the daily. Let's delete this. So now that we are bullish, let's on the weekly. Weekly, we actually came down to retest previous structure that was right here. Let's go check on the daily if we have a common area here. Yeah, okay. So we got a pretty clean one right here. Boom. Here we go. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. But to be honest, I don't think that's going to be enough. If you look now at this body candle, small, doji-ish with a huge ass wick. So now I feel like we might have a pullback here on the daily, which is great. If you look here, the 4 hour time frame now, actually there's no elbow here. So that should be here. So now if you look on the 4 hour time frame, pullback should be like around this area. H4 golden zone. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to place an alert here. And I'm going to say H4 entering GZ. Perfect. So that's good because once we're going to be reaching this area, I'm going to be looking for the lower time frame to switch back here. Hold on. Here we're clearly bullish. Since here, what about the 30-minute? So 30-minute is, yeah, here we got the elbow, perfect. We went bearish, back bullish, now bearish. Okay, okay, okay. So here, 30-minute bear and 30-minute bear. So we really want for price to continue to the downside. And the reason why is because we want to create that lower low. I want to see something like this. So I want to see price doing something like this, whatever. Break above here, retest, continue to the upside. Plain and simple. You guys are way too quiet tonight. What's going on? Cheers. What's going on, guys? Okay, so here's the plan for NZD what about USD CAD? I hate USD CAD. It's just because it looks interesting, but look here. All right, so here we're down to the daily golden zone. What about the 4 hour? 4 hours now bearish. Okay, so screw this. GU. Any other pairs you guys want to take a look at? Oh, look at this. GU about to create a shampoo pattern. Yeah, I'm not interested. AD USD. Yeah. Euro USD. CAD GPY. Maybe for continuation. Man, you've seen like all those weekly golden zone day. You see how they play out? They all like often, like I would say, like a very high percentage of the time, it just play out so well. Just play out so fucking well. When price is trending, obviously, right? Okay, so let me try to see. All right, GCAD. Okay, GCAD, that's really important because GCAD, we talked about it last week, and people wanted to go short and blah blah blah, and it was like, nah, we're going up, baby. And the reason was because this weekly time frame is bullish. We came down to this weekly area of interest, which is also the weekly golden zone. And look at this quick rejection here. This is beautiful. Looks like we might establish support here tomorrow and next week, ready to go up. So if you look at the daily here, so we just need the day to flip back bullish. So obviously right now we don't know yet if we're going bullish or bearish, but my plan since the beginning, since we reached here, was to wait for the daily to go back bullish. So again, price might do this also. Price might do this, and after that go here and flip bullish, which is fine for me. I don't really care when this happened, but that's what I'm waiting for. That's my plan, you know. That's my plan. 4 hours now bullish, and yeah, looking good now. So we're just creating a new high and new high low. Perfect. So yeah, that's my plan for GCAD. And been that plan since last week. So I'm actually gonna place that here. It's not even close to be ready, but I just want to touch base on that because I know I got tons of questions about GCAD last week. So yeah, let's see. Let me check the chat here if we have any question or comments. Perfect, thank you. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. Man, you guys are way too quiet. What's going on? Is my mic defect or something? Can you guys hear me? Like, I'm starting to wonder. Cheers, guys. All right, so let's see. Any other pair that I had in mind? I think we covered pretty much all the one I wanted to talk about. AUD USD now. Look at this double bottom here. Damn. But the thing is, Daily is bearish. I mean, weekly is bearish. Daily is bullish now. We just close above here. 4 hours bullish. But the problem now is we're getting to this area, which is kind of problem. Look at all those rejection. Look at all those wicks. Yeah, I don't know. ADUSD, I'm not a fan right now. Yep, no. All right, so I'll focus on GG continuation, like we explained just earlier. Let me zoom in. So GG continuation, Euro GPY continuation, AUD GPY continuation, and yeah, so GG continuation, Euro GPY continuation, AD, all the GPY pair basically. What the fuck? And Euro GBP is looking nice. Euro GBP is looking nice. We got the plan for Euro GBP. So if you missed it, just rewind a bit. You'll catch it. Let me see here. Sasha, did you still scalp or lead day trade? I actually did scalp GJ this morning. I didn't talk about it because I mean, it was it was a quick move. It was like I think it was like 16 pips. It was a quick scalp on GJ. The way I like to do it with the dogtail setup. So basically, it was oh yeah, I did it on a 1 hour this time. Yeah, this one was a little different. So what happened is once we established support right here at 8, I waited for so I did something here that I'm used to do on scalping. I wait for the tail to be formed here on the next 1 hour. And so once we start pushing up, and I didn't even wait to break the high. I just waited to come to the same price entry. So I waited for the wick to be formed. So by doing this, okay. So by doing that strategy on scalping, I'm removing myself from most of the time from the drawdown. Okay. So I basically all this time was in drawdown. I was not in the trade. I waited for the bottom wick to be formed. And once we reach this exactly where I wanted to enter, this is where I entered, and puts my stop like I use a fixed 15 pip stop loss, if I remember correctly. So it was something like, let's see here, just for learning purposes. So I took the entry here and I use a fixed 15 pips. So this was somewhere right here. And I exited like somewhere in here. So it was a 15 16 pips. I can remember. It's a 1-to-1 basically. So it was a quick in and out. And it was barely in and out. I was so happy. I exited actually manually, and I was like, yeah, let me get out. I got 1-to-1. All right, I'm good. So that's scalping. It's just like boom boom, and that's it. So yes, I do still scalp a couple of times there and there. It's not something I focus anymore. But I still have this in my playbook. So I think trading should be treated as a sport. So if you're going to play basketball, football, soccer, hockey, whatever sport, your coach has a playbook. Your coach has a playbook and say, all right, so we're gonna run that play. And when I'm looking at a chart, I've got my playbook. And I look at the chart and I was like, all right, they're going defense there. I'm going to attack that way. So I'm going to use that playbook. I'm going to use that play from that playbook. But to be able to have a playbook, you need to have a journal. Okay. You need to have plays that worked in the past. You need some plays that didn't work out in the past. Okay. So that's super important. All right, guys. So yeah, so hopefully that was helpful, guys. Awesome. All right, thank you, Louis. Yeah, so hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Thanks again for showing up. Next week I will try to do it. I'm gonna be in Dominican Republic, so hopefully the connection is good and we're gonna be able to do it there. So again, thank you so much for watching, for being here tonight. I really appreciate every single one of you. Cheers to that. And hopefully we can see each other next week. Take care, guys. Ciao.